hello everyone, especially to our lovely older adults and to those of you caring for your parents or loved ones. Welcome to Heal a Thrive, your trusted space for simple, science-backed tips to help older adults stay stronger, sleep better, and feel more comfortable every day. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been peacefully sleeping at night when suddenly, bam, a sharp pain hits your leg like a lightning bolt and you're jolted out of bed, clutching your calf in agony? Or maybe you've heard your mom or dad say something like, "Last night, my leg cramped so bad I couldn't go back to sleep." Yup, we're talking about cramps, those pesky, painful muscle spasms that show up without warning and leave you sore, tired, and sometimes even afraid to move. And here's the thing. Cramps might seem small, but for older adults, they can lead to muscle weakness, poor sleep, and in some cases, even dangerous falls. Now the good news? You don't need a medicine cabinet full of pills to stop them. In fact, many leg cramps, especially the kind that strike at night, are caused by a lack of key minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium. And as we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as well as they used to. So even if you're eating normally, you might still be running low, and your muscles are the first to complain. That's why in today's video, we're going to reveal 5 simple, delicious foods. Yes, real food that are easy to find in any grocery store here in the US and can help reduce cramps, support stronger muscles, and keep older adults more mobile and pain-free. So, if you or someone you love has been dealing with nighttime leg cramps, aching legs, or general muscle weakness, this could be the first step toward feeling better naturally and without popping more pills. Let's dive in. Your legs will thank you. Eggs, the humble superfood that can calm your legs at night. Let's face it, eggs don't get nearly enough credit. They've been sitting on breakfast plates for generations. Scrambled, sunny side up, hard-boiled. They're always there. But did you know that this everyday food might be one of the best natural remedies to help older adults avoid those painful leg cramps in the middle of the night? Yes, really. That little egg could be the big hero your legs have been waiting for. Why should older adults eat eggs? If you or a loved one has ever been jolted awake by a sudden Charlie horse in the middle of the night, you know it's no joke. It hurts, it's scary, and worst of all, it steals your sleep. Most nighttime cramps in older adults are caused by weak, tightening muscles. As we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as well, and our muscles lose strength and elasticity. That's where eggs come in. Here's what makes them so special. SAR 1, eggs are packed with high-quality protein. Each egg contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs. These amino acids are like the building blocks of muscle. And if your muscles are weak or tired, guess what? They can cramp. So think of it this way. Every time you eat an egg, you're handing your muscles the exact tools they need to rebuild and relax. Especially for older adults who naturally lose muscle mass with age, eating enough protein is critical. Without it, muscles can shrink, weaken, and become more prone to cramping, even from something as simple as stretching in bed. Let's just say no one wants a surprise leg lock when turning over at 2 a.m. 2. Eggs also contain vitamin D, the unsung hero. Now here's the twist most people don't know. Eggs are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. And guess what vitamin helps your body absorb calcium, the key mineral that muscles need to contract and relax smoothly? Yup, vitamin D. If your body lacks vitamin D, it can't use calcium properly. And without calcium, your muscles may misfire. Literally, that's when cramps hit. So if you or your loved one often experience sore calves, tight hamstrings, or wake up with a painful jolt in your legs, it's worth checking your vitamin D levels. Fun fact, one large egg yolk has about 40 IU of vitamin D. It's not a ton, but every little bit adds up, especially when paired with sunlight and other sources like fortified milk or salmon. 3. So, how many eggs should seniors eat? Good question. We're not saying eat a dozen every day unless you want to start clucking, but most older adults can safely enjoy 1 to 2 eggs daily. Healthy seniors, 1 to 2 eggs a day is a great amount. If you have high cholesterol, you might still enjoy eggs, but consider using just the egg whites or talk to your doctor about what's right for you. Eggs are no longer the bad guy they once were thought to be. Research now shows that moderate egg consumption does not increase heart disease risk in most people. You can enjoy your morning omelet without guilt. Hash number 4, easy ways to enjoy eggs, especially for older adults. As we age, chewing and digestion can become more sensitive, so how we prepare eggs really matters. The good news? Eggs are incredibly versatile and can be cooked in ways that are both gentle on the body and delicious. Here are a few simple and senior-friendly ways to enjoy them. Soft-boiled eggs. These are easy on the stomach and require very little oil. Just boil for about 6 to 7 minutes to get that perfect creamy center. They're easy to peel, soft to chew, and packed with protein. Poached or sunny side up. These methods keep the eggs soft and moist without needing heavy oil. Use olive oil spray or a non-stick pan to reduce fat, and you'll still get a tasty, tender egg with all the nutrients. Vegetable omelet, a great way to sneak in more fiber and vitamins. Add in soft-cooked veggies like spinach, bell peppers, or onions for extra nutrition. It's colorful, flavorful, and filling, perfect for breakfast or even a light lunch. Steamed egg custard. This is a silky, smooth dish that's easy to swallow, ideal for anyone with dental problems or swallowing difficulties. You can mix eggs with a bit of milk or warm bone broth to add flavor and nutrients. Steam gently until just set. Each of these options is not only gentle on the digestive system, but also a comforting and tasty way to get high-quality protein and essential vitamins. Plus, they're easy to prepare and customize to your taste. So whether it's a soft-boiled egg in the morning or a warm custard in the evening, eggs can be a delicious ally in staying strong and cramp-free. While eggs are a solid start, your body needs a whole team of vitamin D-rich foods to truly fight off muscle cramps, especially for older adults. Here's your quick guide to building a muscle-friendly, cramp-busting plate. Salmon, a tasty powerhouse full of vitamin D and omega-3s. It helps absorb calcium and keeps muscles relaxed. Try to enjoy it twice a week. Your legs will love you for it. Fortified milk, an easy everyday option. Just 1 glass at breakfast gives you a calcium vitamin D combo that keeps cramps away. Plant-based options work too. Almond, oat, soy. Just make sure they say fortified. Sun-kissed mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms that had a little sun bath. These are rare plant-based sources of vitamin D and go great in soups, stir-fries, or tossed on toast with a fried egg. Classy and cramp-preventing. Vitamin D3 supplements. Can't get enough through food, a daily supplement might help, especially for older adults. But check with your doctor first. We want strong muscles, not surprise side effects. Just 15 to 20 minutes a day can boost your body's natural vitamin D. So step outside with your coffee. Call it sun therapy. Your bones and muscles will soak it up, and your mood might too. Quick tip, mix and match these with your eggs for a breakfast that doesn't just taste good. It works hard behind the scenes to keep your muscles strong and muscle cramps far, far away. Because let's face it, nobody wants a surprise leg cramp ruining their peaceful nap, their afternoon stroll, or their big dance move at the family barbecue. Bananas, the unsung superhero for muscle cramps in older adults. Let's talk about bananas. Yes, the humble yellow fruit that's been hanging out on your kitchen counter, patiently waiting to save your legs from midnight muscle cramps. You might think of bananas as just a snack for kids or monkeys, but for older adults, bananas are basically nature's muscle-soothing miracle. And trust me, if you're waking up at 2 a.m. with your calf twisted like a pretzel, you'll want to hear this. 1. Bananas and the battle against muscle cramps. First things first, why are bananas the superfood MVP when it comes to muscle cramps? One word, potassium. Bananas are loaded with potassium, an essential electrolyte that keeps your muscles relaxed and functioning properly. When your body runs low on potassium, your muscles can spasm and contract involuntarily. Hello, muscle cramps. For older adults, the risk is even higher. As we age, our bodies don't absorb or retain nutrients as efficiently. That means even if you're eating well, your muscles might still be silently screaming for more potassium. And when they've had enough, boom, cramp city. Bananas help refill your potassium tank naturally and gently. One medium banana packs around 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium. Combine that with proper hydration and you've got a delicious, affordable, and effective way to kick muscle cramps to the curb. Forget the magic pills. Sometimes the answer is just a banana away. 2. But wait, there's more. Bananas are a whole body booster. You thought potassium was all bananas had to offer? Oh no, these guys are overachievers. Immune system support. Bananas contain vitamin C and vitamin B6, which help keep your immune system sharp. For older adults, staying protected from infections is critical, and a banana a day can give your defenses a boost. Better digestion. Bananas are high in dietary fiber, especially soluble fiber, which promotes smooth digestion and regularity. And let's face it, constipation is a common struggle as we age. Bananas are like a gentle broom for your intestines. Bananas are rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that gets converted into serotonin, the feel-good hormone. Feeling anxious, stressed, a little blue? Bananas might not solve all your problems, but they could make you feel a bit more feel-good. If your mood's going bananas, maybe it's time you ate one. 3. Soft, sweet, and senior-friendly. Why bananas are perfect for older adults. For older adults, finding food that's nutritious, easy to eat, and gentle on the stomach is a bit like looking for a unicorn. Enter bananas, the soft, sweet, no-fuss food you didn't know was perfect. No cooking needed, no cutting, blending, boiling, or sautéing. Just peel and enjoy. They're easy on the teeth and digestive system. Even if chewing or swallowing is tricky, bananas slide down with ease. They pair well with so many other senior-friendly foods. Oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies, you name it. So yes, bananas are low maintenance but high impact. Just like that wise old neighbor who waters everyone's plants and knows all the neighborhood gossip. 4. Fun and simple ways to enjoy bananas. You can eat them as is, of course, but if you want to add a little pizzazz to your routine, here are some tasty ideas that your taste buds and muscles will thank you for. Banana smoothie. Blend a banana with low-fat milk or almond milk, a teaspoon of honey, and a dash of cinnamon. Creamy, refreshing, and excellent for hydration and potassium. Mashed banana with yogurt. Easy to chew and delicious. Perfect for those who need something soft and gut-friendly. Grilled banana with cinnamon. Slice it lengthwise and grill for a few minutes. It caramelizes into a natural dessert. Banana on toast. Spread peanut butter on whole grain toast and top with banana slices. Bonus, peanut butter adds magnesium at another cramp fighter. Bananas, the only thing that's okay to go brown with age. Number 5. How to incorporate bananas into the daily diet. Now you're probably wondering, how many bananas should I eat to keep muscle cramps away? For most older adults, 1 to 2 bananas a day is a sweet spot. Enough potassium, fiber, and natural sugar to fuel your day without overloading your blood sugar or stomach. Try this schedule. Morning, 1 banana with breakfast, either in your oatmeal or with your cereal. Mid-afternoon, a smoothie or sliced banana as a snack. Before bed, for those late-night leg cramps, half a banana can help balance electrolytes and calm your system. Just don't go completely bananas. Too much potassium in extremely high doses can backfire, especially if you have kidney issues. Always check with your doctor if you're unsure. Don't forget the banana's cramp-fighting allies. While bananas are potassium royalty, they work best in a team. If you really want to outsmart those sneaky nighttime muscle cramps, pair bananas with magnesium-rich foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, or almonds. Hydrating fluids. Cramps love dehydration. Make water your best friend. Vitamin D sources like eggs, mushrooms, and a little sunshine. Bananas get the spotlight, but even superheroes need a sidekick. Number 7. One last peel of advice. Aging comes with its quirks, like those mystery cramps that pop up when you're just trying to sleep or stretch. But that doesn't mean you have to suffer. With a few simple diet tweaks, like adding bananas to your daily routine, you can help your muscles stay calm, your digestion stay smooth, and your smiles stay real. And hey, bananas might not make you run a marathon again, but they'll sure make walking to the mailbox feel a whole lot better. So next time you pass by those ripe yellow beauties at the store, don't just walk by. Grab a bunch, give your muscles a break, and maybe, just maybe, you'll sleep through the night without being attacked by your own calf. In conclusion, bananas are not just tasty, they're therapeutic. They fight muscle cramps, boost your mood, aid digestion, and are a dream food for older adults. All that from a fruit that comes in its own biodegradable wrapper. So go ahead, go a little bananas for your health. Seeds that save your legs. How tiny superfoods can stop muscle cramps in older adults. Let's face it, getting older comes with surprises. Some are sweet, like grandchildren. Others, not so much. Like being jolted awake at 2 a.m. by a leg cramp that feels like your calf is attempting Olympic gymnastics in its sleep. And if you've ever sat bolt upright in bed, clutching your leg and whispering unholy things under your breath, congrats, you've met the muscle cramp monster. But what? What if I told you that the secret weapon against those ouch that hurts moments might be sitting right in your pantry? Welcome to the wonderful world of seeds and nuts, tiny, crunchy miracles packed with magnesium, protein, and healthy fats that are here to keep your muscles calm and your nights peaceful. Let's dig into why these little guys deserve a permanent place in your daily routine, especially for older adults battling frequent muscle cramps. 1. Why seeds are a cramp-fighting powerhouse for older adults. As we age, our bodies aren't exactly running on the same engine they used to. Nutrient absorption slows down, muscle recovery takes longer, and yes, muscle cramps become more common, more painful, and more inconvenient. That's where seeds come in. Pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds may be small, but they are mighty. These superfoods are rich in magnesium, protein, and omega-3 fatty acids, all of which play key roles in supporting healthy muscle function and preventing cramps. For older adults who may not be able to eat big meals or absorb nutrients efficiently, seeds are an easy way to pack a nutritional punch without the fuss. Magnesium, the muscle whisperer. Let's talk magnesium. This unsung hero is like the conductor of your body's muscle orchestra. It regulates muscle contractions, nerve function, and even your heartbeat. But when you're running low, get ready for spasms, cramps, and muscles that act like they're in a mosh pit. One of the best sources of magnesium? Pumpkin seeds. Just a small handful, about 30 grams, gives you up to 40% of your daily magnesium needs. That's a lot of relief in one crunchy bite. And here's the kicker. Magnesium also calms the nervous system. So not only does it help relax your muscles, it might even help you sleep better, which means double the cramp protection for older adults who struggle with restless nights. Think of magnesium as the muscle whisperer, or better yet, the bouncer keeping rowdy cramps out of your legs. Number 3, chia and flax seeds, the tiny titans of omega-3. Now let's get to the cool cousins in the seed family, chia and flax seeds. These aren't just trendy ingredients for millennials. They're nutrition gold, especially for older adults dealing with inflammation and circulation issues that often trigger muscle cramps. Chia seeds are full of omega-3s, which improve blood flow and reduce inflammation. Better circulation equals better oxygen to your muscles, less cramping. Flax seeds also bring the omega-3 goodness, plus fiber and plant-based protein to support overall health, especially digestion and heart function. And yes, they're tiny, but don't let that fool you. These seeds are like the ninjas of nutrition, silent, powerful, and ready to strike down your next muscle cramp. They may be small, but they fight like Bruce Lee, inside your bloodstream. 4. Protein for prevention and recovery. Now here's something your muscles really love. Protein. As we age, we lose muscle mass faster. It's called sarcopenia, and it's about as fun as it sounds. Less muscle equals higher risk of cramps, fatigue, and falls. That's why protein-rich seeds like pumpkin and flax seeds are essential. They help repair and maintain muscle tissue, giving your body the strength it needs to function well. And The best part? Seeds offer plant-based protein, which is easier to digest for many older adults, especially those with sensitive stomachs or dietary restrictions. Add to that the fiber in these seeds, which supports gut health because, let's be honest, constipation and cramps often go hand in hand, and you've got yourself a well-rounded nutritional solution. 5. Easy ways to sneak seeds into your diet. No, you don't need to chew on raw seeds like a squirrel to get the benefits. Seeds are super easy to incorporate into your daily meals without turning the kitchen upside down. Here are some senior-friendly ways to sneak these miracle morsels into your day. Sprinkle them on salads for a crunch that fights cramps. Stir them into yogurt, a creamy, protein-packed treat with benefits. Add them to smoothies. Chia and flax disappear into fruit blends like magic. Use them as a snack. A handful of roasted pumpkin seeds is not only delicious, but also a perfect on-the-go cramp defense. Mix into oatmeal. Your morning bowl just became a bowl of strength. They're like multivitamins, except they taste better and don't come in suspiciously fluorescent colors. Number 6, the hidden benefits of seeds for older adults. The beauty of adding seeds to your routine isn't just in their ability to fight off muscle cramps. Nope, they're multitaskers, and older adults get the VIP benefits. Reduced stress. Magnesium doesn't just help your muscles, it soothes your mind. Less stress equals fewer cramps. Heart health. Omega-3s support healthy cholesterol and circulation. Less inflammation. Say goodbye to nagging joint pain and hello to mobility. Improved digestion. All that fiber keeps things moving smoothly. And let's not forget, when your body feels better, your mood lifts. You're more active, more confident, and less likely to avoid physical activity due to fear of cramps or fatigue. 7. A few tips before you go nuts for seeds. Okay, seeds are amazing, but let's not go overboard. Here are a few friendly reminders. Start small. 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is plenty to get the benefits without overwhelming your system. Store properly. Seeds can go rancid if exposed to air and light. Keep them in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. Check with your doctor. If you have kidney issues or are on blood thinners, always check before making big dietary changes. Moderation is key, even when the food is as charming as a chia seed. Final thoughts. Tiny seeds, mighty muscles. Look, muscle cramps don't have to be your nightly visitor. You don't have to tiptoe around your own legs, wondering when they'll strike. With the right nutrients, magnesium, protein, and omega-3s, you can stand tall, literally, and give your muscles the care they've been begging for. So go ahead, rethink that tiny jar of seeds in your pantry. They're not just snacks, they're your secret weapon, your leg lifesavers, your natural cramp kryptonite, and they don't come with a commercial full of side effects, just a crunch and a smile. In short, if you're an older adult battling regular muscle cramps, don't overlook the power of seeds. These tiny nutrition bombs offer magnesium, protein, and healthy fats that relax your muscles, soothe your nerves, and support your whole body. Add them to your meals, your snacks, and maybe even your dessert, and watch those cramps retreat. Now go grab a spoon, sprinkle some seeds, and show those leg cramps who's boss. Got milk? Why dairy might be the missing link to banishing muscle cramps in older adults. Let's be honest, nobody likes waking up in the middle of the night, clutching their leg and howling like a werewolf under a full moon. But for many older adults, muscle cramps have become an uninvited nightly visitor. You stretch, you twist, you breathe through the pain, and you promise yourself you'll do something about it tomorrow. Well, guess what? That something might just be sitting in your fridge, quietly waiting in a glass bottle or lurking behind the yogurt cups. Yes, we're talking about milk and its delicious dairy cousins. Not the most glamorous topic, I know, but hang in there because what you're about to discover could be the creamy solution to those leg-twisting midnight dramas. The secret weapon against cramps: calcium. Let's get straight to the point. One one of the sneakiest causes of muscle cramps, especially in older adults, is calcium deficiency. Calcium isn't just about strong bones or building smiles that can crack walnuts, though that's a nice bonus. This magical mineral plays a huge role in helping muscles contract and relax smoothly. When your calcium levels dip too low, your muscles get confused. Instead of relaxing like they're supposed to, they seize up like a rusty door hinge. Cue the cramp. And because older adults naturally absorb less calcium with age, the risk only gets worse over time. Mother Nature can be such a drama queen. Milk, the classic calcium hero. Now before you roll your eyes and say, I haven't had milk since the 80s, hear me out. Milk is one of the most efficient, easy to absorb sources of calcium on the planet. A single 8-ounce glass packs around 300 milligrams of calcium. That's about 30% of the daily requirement for an adult. Pretty impressive for a white liquid that doesn't scream superfood. Even better, most milk is fortified with vitamin D, which acts like calcium's best buddy. Without vitamin D, your body struggles to absorb calcium properly. So that glass of milk, it's not just tasty, it's functional. If you're one of those folks who can't digest milk without your stomach doing backflips, don't worry, we'll get to your dairy alternatives in a bit. Dairy's delicious allies: yogurt, cheese, and even butter. Yes, really. Milk may be the poster child of calcium, but it has a pretty impressive entourage. Not only is yogurt a great source of calcium, it also brings probiotics to the party. These friendly bacteria help your gut stay happy, and when your digestion works better, your calcium absorption improves too. Greek yogurt in particular is like yogurt on steroids, the legal kind. High in protein, loaded with nutrients, and perfect with some fresh berries for breakfast, it's the MVP of your fridge. Cheese. Cheese. The only reason many of us get through life, whether it's sharp cheddar, creamy brie, or salty parmesan, cheese is packed with calcium. A single slice can contain almost as much calcium as a glass of milk. Plus, it's so versatile. Sprinkle it on salads, melt it into sandwiches, or sneak bites directly from the fridge at 2 a.m. We won't judge. Butter. Now this one's a bit tricky. While butter isn't a powerhouse of calcium, it does contain small amounts of vitamin D, which can help your body use the calcium it gets from other sources. Just don't go overboard. We're fighting cramps, not planning a heart attack. But what if dairy isn't your thing? Good question. Whether you're lactose intolerant or just not a fan of moo juice, there are still plenty of ways to keep those cramps at bay. Here are some non-dairy calcium champions that are especially helpful for older adults. Kale, the leafy green with a serious nutrient resume. It's not just trendy, it's calcium-rich and surprisingly delicious when sautéed with garlic. Almonds, a handful a day keeps the cramps away. They're also full of healthy fats and a perfect snack between meals. Beans and lentils, high in fiber, protein, and yes, calcium. Plus they're budget-friendly and great for heart health. How to add dairy to your day without feeling like a cow. Alright, so you're convinced. Dairy's back on the menu, but how do you actually include it in your routine without turning into a 3-year-old with a sippy cup? Here are some simple, delicious ways to make calcium your new best friend. 1. Morning boost. Start your day with a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with bananas and a drizzle of honey. Boom. Calcium, potassium, and flavor. 2. Midday munchies. Snack on string cheese or a slice of cheddar with apple slices. The sweet-salty combo, chef's kiss. 3. Sleepy time secret. A warm glass of milk before bed can soothe your nerves, relax your muscles, and reduce the risk of nocturnal muscle cramps. Also, it just feels cozy, like a hug in a mug. 4. Upgrade your salads. Crumble some feta or goat cheese over your greens. Fancy and functional. 5. Soup it up. Use milk as a base for creamy soups like potato leek or mushroom. Delicious and practical, we love to see it. A few words of caution, because balance is everything. Even good things need moderation. When adding dairy into your routine, especially for older adults, keep these tips in mind. Choose low-fat or skim options. If cholesterol or weight is a concern. Watch the sugar in flavored yogurts or sweetened milk drinks. They can sneak in more sugar than a dessert. Portion control. Cheese is amazing, but it's also high in saturated fat. Don't let one slice become half the block. We've all been there. Bottom line, moving towards muscle relief. If you're battling regular muscle cramps, especially as an older adult, it's time to take a closer look at your calcium intake. And dairy just might be the tastiest, most satisfying way to fight back. Milk, yogurt, cheese, they're not just delicious, they're tiny calcium warriors helping your muscles move smoothly and your bones stay strong. Add them thoughtfully into your meals, and you may just find yourself sleeping through the night without your legs staging a protest. So the next time your calves scream at 2 a.m., ask yourself, have I had my milk today? Your muscles and your sleep will thank you. Salmon, the tasty secret weapon against muscle cramps in older adults. Let's be real. Growing older has its perks. Wisdom, more time to spend with loved ones, and finally not caring what people think of your fashion choices. But then come the not-so-glamorous side effects, aching joints, slower reflexes, and yes, those annoying middle-of-the-night muscle cramps that make you want to karate kick the ceiling fan, but can't because, well, cramps. But what if we told you that the answer to those cramps might already be sitting in your fridge, looking pink, flaky, and delicious? Yes, we're talking about salmon. This fabulous fish isn't just for foodies and fancy dinner parties. It's a nutritional powerhouse that can help fight muscle cramps, especially in older adults. 1. Omega-3, your anti-cramp, anti-inflammation ally. First things first, salmon is absolutely loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. And that's fantastic news if your calves feel like they're doing the Macarena at 2 a.m. for no reason. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory warriors. They help reduce inflammation in your body, which is often the sneaky culprit behind muscle cramps, stiffness, and soreness. For older adults, inflammation is like that one uninvited guest who just won't leave the party and brings leg cramps as a plus one. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s help muscles relax instead of tightening up like a knot in your favorite phone charger cable. And get this, omega-3s also boost blood circulation, helping more oxygen and nutrients reach your tired, hardworking muscles. That means less cramping and more dancing or gentle stretching. We're not trying to push it. So next time your leg seizes up, maybe don't blame your age. Blame your dinner. Or better yet, just eat more salmon. #2, vitamin D, sunshine in a fillet. If omega-3 is the hero, then vitamin D is the trusty sidekick, often underappreciated but absolutely essential. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, and without calcium, your muscles are basically clueless. Imagine trying to send a group text without Wi-Fi. That's your muscles without calcium. They get confused, tense up, and bam, another muscle cramp. And here's the kicker. Older adults often don't get enough vitamin D, either from food or sun, which means their muscles and bones are constantly playing a guessing game with calcium. Enter salmon, stage left, holding a big sign that says, "I've got your back." This fish is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin D. So not only are you getting the good fats from omega-3, but you're also getting the vitamin that makes calcium do its job. This 1-2 punch helps muscles contract and relax properly, making cramps far less likely to crash your peaceful night's sleep. And if that's not reason enough to grill some salmon tonight, we don't know what is. Other nutrients in salmon that deserve a standing ovation. Just when you think salmon couldn't possibly be more impressive, it struts out with a cape full of bonus benefits. This fish is packed with high-quality protein, which helps repair and rebuild muscles, something that becomes more important with every birthday. Also, salmon is a great source of selenium, a mineral that supports your immune system and acts like a bodyguard for your cells. It also has vitamin B12, which helps keep your nerves and red blood cells in top shape. And guess what? Nerve health is key in avoiding muscle cramps too. And let's not forget the heart benefits. Omega-3s lower triglycerides and reduce the risk of heart disease, a bonus for older adults who are often juggling muscle cramps, blood pressure, and cholesterol all at once, like a chaotic game of nutritional Jenga. Number 4. Easy and delicious ways to eat more salmon. Let's face it, salmon can sound fancy, but don't worry, you don't need a Michelin star chef or a cooking show background to enjoy it. Here are a few cramp-busting ways to add salmon into your routine. Grilled or pan-seared salmon. Just a drizzle of olive oil, a sprinkle of lemon, and a pinch of salt and pepper. You've got yourself a restaurant-worthy dish in under 15 minutes. Salmon sushi. Feeling adventurous? Salmon sushi is not only delicious, but also a fun way to get your omega-3 fix. No hot stove required. Salmon soup or stew. Warm, comforting, and perfect for those chilly evenings. Add in some leafy greens and sweet potatoes for a super boosted meal. Canned salmon. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Canned salmon is affordable, shelf-stable, and easy to throw into salads or sandwiches. Just look for options with low sodium to avoid sending your blood pressure on a roller coaster. Hash 5. A few salmon smart tips. Now, before you run off to hoard salmon like it's the next cryptocurrency, let's cover a couple of smart eating tips. Buy high-quality or wild-caught salmon, if possible. It tends to have more nutrients and less of the unwanted stuff like mercury or additives. Don't overcook it. A dry salmon is a tragedy and should be avoided at all costs. Cook it until it flakes easily with a fork but still looks moist and juicy. Limit the salt, especially if you're opting for canned varieties. Your legs may thank you, but your heart will too. Number 6. Final thoughts. A tasty way to keep the cramps away. In a world filled with complicated health advice and endless supplement shelves, salmon is a refreshingly simple solution. For older adults struggling with muscle cramps, adding this fish to your weekly menu is like pressing the easy button on your muscle health. With its rich dose of omega-3s, vitamin D, protein, and other essential nutrients, salmon helps you fight inflammation, improve circulation, support bone health, and keep your muscles working smoothly so you can go back to doing the things you love, even if that's just walking to the fridge without wincing. And let's be honest, even if it didn't help with cramps, we'd still eat salmon just because it's that good. So light up the grill, heat up the pan, or crack open that can. It's time to show those midnight leg cramps who's boss. So there you have it, 5 delicious, everyday superfoods that might just be your best defense against those annoying muscle cramps that sneak up on you at night like uninvited guests at a dinner party. Let's recap, shall we? Eggs. They're not just for breakfast anymore. Packed with protein and a solid dose of vitamin D, eggs help muscles recover and bones stay strong, especially important for older adults looking to stay active without the ouch moments. Bananas, the ultimate potassium powerhouse. Not only are they easy to peel, they're also heroes when it comes to balancing electrolytes and calming down restless muscles before they cramp up in protest. Seeds and nuts. Think of them as tiny health grenades loaded with magnesium. They help relax those stubborn muscles that love to tighten up at the worst possible moment, like during your favorite TV show. Milk and dairy. Grandma was right about drinking milk. The calcium in dairy keeps bones strong and muscles working properly, a must-have for older adults who want to walk, stretch, and maybe even dance a little without worrying about a cramp mid-move. Salmon, the MVP. Rich in omega-3s and vitamin D, it fights inflammation and keeps muscles limber. Plus, it tastes way better than those chalky calcium supplements. By adding these foods into your daily meals, you're not just avoiding muscle cramps, you're building a solid foundation for long-term mobility, independence, and comfort. Your legs will thank you. Probably silently, but they will. Now it's your turn. If this video helped you or reminded you of someone who could really use fewer late-night leg cramps and more restful sleep, give us a thumbs up and hit that share button. Your support helps us spread the word to more families caring for their loved ones. And don't forget to subscribe to Heal and Thrive for more helpful tips for older adults, from nutrition and movement to keeping those golden years truly golden. We're here for you and your loved ones every step of the way. Because caring for our elders isn't just a task, it's a privilege. Got questions or tips on fighting cramps? Drop them in the comments. Until next time, stay strong, stay cramp-free, and stay smiling.